Hello, my name is Yolanda Belisario. I'm member of the team EFRT of summer 2019, and our product owner is Dr. Masoud Sayari. Today, we're going to do a review of some user stories. Today, we're going to take a look to admin provides reports file name format with the ID EFRT 1658. The description says as follows. As an admin, I would like to provide the format of the report file name that is acceptable to be shown so that not every file inside the user's folder is shown or displayed. Admin should be able to choose report file name for each type of user, since there are cases basic trader will see less reports than an expert trader, for example. The acceptance criteria for this user story is when admin user is logged in and only admin user, inside of the report page, there is a section to input file name format. Admin should be able to select in a checkbox format that the type of user that are going to be affected for each format name. Additionally, with the product owner, we talk about an additional acceptance criteria in which we have to make sure that only the file formats that are saved on the database for certain users are the ones that are going to be shown. It's important to recall that this user story is not completely ready. This video is to show the product owner all the code that I have right now, how the logic is working, and so he can visualize what I'm doing. Here on the register user controller, on the method for reports, I had to add a new variable named type of user so we know which user is right now logged in on the page. For clarity purposes, I'm going to show you how the table looks like for the file format. So basically it's a pretty simple table. We have the ID, the file name format, and three types of users: basic, advanced, and expert trader. And we have a column for active. These values are Boolean. So for example, here on report year, the basic trader can see it. This file format, the basic trader can see it, the advanced trader can't see it, and the expert trader can see it. So this is how we are gonna manage all the file name formats. Here in the code, also something that I had to add, I had to create an entity name file format, which is a list of all the file formats of all the objects, which its properties. These for loops are to traverse inside the directory, the server entry, the account entry, and now we get to the report. What we're going to show to the front end, we're going to return it in a list for the report. How we are adding the reports there? We have a switch depending on the type of user that is logged in, and in the case that inside that file that a specific trader is set to either true or false, then we're gonna add it to the report. I'm gonna run the project so we can see all this logic. Meanwhile the project is running, I'm gonna talk about the methods I added for managing the reports. I created a new model, and right now I have only two methods for adding the file format. The view of this is also ready. It's a table following the conventions through all the website, and we're gonna see that later. Okay, the project is running. Meanwhile, here I have three types of user: advanced, expert, and Y Belisario is basic trader. I'm gonna log in as a basic trader, Y Belisario. So inside I have two servers because of how the product owner wanted. We are not gonna see the service, we're just gonna see a list of all the tabs with all the accounts. Inside of forex.com, I have one account and I have one file named report history. Report history is here on the DV. Basic trade set to true, so the basic trade can see this report. If we go to MQL, report year, report annual are also here. Basic trade can also see it. But if we go here, we have two reports that do not follow this convention. Let's see. We're gonna log in. As I said, I'm gonna use my credentials for basic trader. I'm gonna go to my reports. So I'm gonna have it like this so we can see what is actually showing. Inside 3374, we have report history, that's working. Inside the other account, 436, we have report annual, report history, and report year. Report annual is on the folder, is not being displayed because report annual is not in the DB. So even though the document is there, because the file format is not saved on the DB, it's not showing. We can also see here that I had inside this account two files with the file name Yolanda, and they are not showing. What happens if here on the DV I add a new file format? So for example, if I click Yolanda, I'm gonna set it to true on basic trader, false to advanced, false to trader, and true. Okay, now let's refresh. Now I can see Yolanda because I added here. Let's log out and let's do a quick login to Expert. Okay, so in Expert we have report year, we have, let me find a quick test case. Okay, so we have Yolanda inside Expert. So we should see on the account 226-83374 a file named Yolanda. Because in Expert is, let's set it to true. Okay, let's go to my reports and we say in account 226. Okay, now we can see Yolanda. What happens if here we change it to false? So it shouldn't be shown because both of these needs to be true. Now we can see it. What happens if, let's do report year. Right now everything is set to true. Let's do report history, false. This is only for the product owner to see the logic is working. So it is only showing what we have here. And then it appears. Okay, so now we're gonna see the view of the admin. This is my admin account. I can go to report management. So the table that I'm going to see in report management should look very similar to what I have here, including the true and falses. Let's change some falses to basic trader so we can make sure that the buttons I added are working. We go to report management and it should look very similar to what we have here. Okay, so we have report year, report history, we have Yolanda, and we have report monthly statement. It is true basic trader, it's false here, true. So these buttons are showing if they are true or false on the DB. They're also showing if they are active or inactive. Right now, if we click add file format, let me do, is it, okay, perfect, the breakpoint. Okay, so let's do a test. I'm gonna only add it to expert trader and I'm gonna set it enable. This I should change to active. Add, okay. So here, when I click the bottom, it calls this method file format, and in item, I should have everything that I set on the front end. So I have active to true, advanced trader to false, basic trader to false, expert trader to true, and file name test. So I'm getting all the data. This part is working. The issue I'm having right now is that when it tries to execute this response of the service method, I get a status code named internal server error. I need to deploy this. We click continue. We are gonna get a message here, file name format was not added. But again, this table is working dynamically with what I have here. Right now what I'm trying to work on is in the saving part. If we close Safari, well, let's set all of it to true, but active to false. Okay, let's refresh. So everything is set to true, but active. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our emails.